Good morning, everybody. How are you this morning? I had a very eventful morning. Let me tell you, if you looked at my Instagram story, you probably had a good laugh. Naomi's fine. Naomi's absolutely doing all right. But holy crap, was it an eventful morning, and it snowed like crazy outside. Busy morning. Hockey was also crazy. I lost 5-0 at hockey last night, which stinks. And the game didn't start until 10 to 12. So the game was supposed to start around 11. Some guy had a heart attack last night at the rink. I hope he's okay. I don't know if he's okay. But some guy had a heart attack last night. And, yeah, so my game started really late. Let's think about me in that situation. Let's not think about him. I had a late game, right? I'm the one that we should be concerned about here, you know. I get it. He had a heart attack. But think about me. I had to go to bed late. That's tough. I wake up this morning. Naomi's fingers stuck in a vent. Her fingers stuck in a fucking vent, okay? I don't know what the hell is going on with my life. Let me show you the Instagram story. I'll probably show you this one a couple of times today. What's the indicator I'm using? None of your business. No, I'm kidding. I'll tell you in a second. Let's take a look at the story here. Let's give this a refresh here. Gotta get some followers today. 64.8. Are we gonna hit 65 today? I hope so. Let me get my advanced screen switcher. I got some new things on the stream here. We can see who the latest subscriber is now. So, what do we got going on? I've got little Naomi. What was she doing? All right, so first of all, we've got some community wins. The robot made me my monthly income today. Shout out to Ruckus. Benny B, look at this with the silver. Killing the silver trades this morning. And then Matt North on his prop firm, winning with the trade with Pat robot. Okay, so things are going well with the robot. What's this? What's this weird vent thing? Yesterday, I lost the trade, and then it went into profit. It was a really bad decision by me, but, you know, I won my VIP trades. I won all my robot trades. So Naomi got her finger stuck in the grate there this morning. You know, and just like the guy with the heart attack, no one's thinking about me here, okay? I had to buy a new grate this morning. $20 to get a new grate this morning, okay? So think about me. Times are tough. We got some news this morning. Overnight rate, 2.25, 2.25 for Canada. Canada did not make any cuts today, staying at 2.25. That's the neutral rate, I believe, right? That's what they say. It's the neutral rate. You turn a couple of lights on. Let's get fancy in here with some lights on. Yeah, so a busy morning, and then I shoveled the whole driveway. Well, I didn't shovel. I have a snowblower. But if I did shovel, think about how bad that would have been for me having to shovel, okay? Think about that. Really, really would have been a tough morning. All right, so let's go to the charts. What the hell is this boner candle right there? Well, it's an opposite boner candle, right? It's an inverse boner candle. So we're going to have some stupid price action this morning, are we? I like that level. Daddy wants to get in. This is a nice little demand level right there. Price is pushing up a little bit. Got a little rejection. All right, I got a breakfast going here. I got a coffee going here. Thank you to my lovely assistant. Get back in the kitchen, woman, right? Good morning, Grant. Good morning, everybody. I'm looking for trades. What am I looking for here on the Australian dollar? Am I looking to buy on this? I've got my range set up right there. Am I looking to place a buy on this? I'm going to see if I could get a break of the orb right here on the Australian dollar, and then see if I could get into a trading position here. Gold broke the orb. Do I really want to trade gold? Haven't we had enough gold after yesterday's horrendous loss? All right, so this level right here, held here, held here. Is it going to hold here? Do I really want to do it? I kind of do. It's below the EMA, though. Maybe I should play above the EMA today. We shall see what kind of a pullback I get. Yeah, gold is ranging a little bit, but, you know, I like this level down here. I do like that level down there. All right, what else do we got going on? Let's look at the charts. I got to have a little breakfast and take a little peek into the Discord. What's going on in the Discord this morning? We got some results. This is a result right here. Nice trades here. This guy's using the prop firm. Vapul, we should try and use the robot this morning. We have the hybrid execution trading model, so we're going to try and place the trade with the robot this morning. If it works, if it works. If it doesn't, if it does, it doesn't. Vapul, have you tried one already? Anyways, yeah, results are looking good. Kev's hitting a bunch of wins here. You could see a couple of trades from Kev. He's got his own custom set files. They're doing really, really well so far. Benny had a crazy morning on silver here. 29,000 profit. That's a bit nutso. You got another guy right here. He's got his FTMO challenge doing pretty well so far. So he's up about 1.9 R. He forgot to turn his trade copier on for the VIP room, or he would have been up 2.5 R. We had some VIP wins yesterday. I'm looking to make something happen here this morning. I'm looking at the charts, trying to figure out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to win a trade this morning. I've won one and lost two this week, so it's been kind of a crap week for me in the stream, but I've been doing well everywhere else. Again, you're not coming here to watch me win, okay? You're coming here to just hang out. We're going to do some trading. This is not financial advice. This is education and entertainment only. I lost the hockey game 5-0. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I got killed last night. Kind of like the guy that had the heart attack before the game. Hey-oh! Thank you very much. What about EU? Let's take a look at EU. All right, so EU, we're getting a break out of the range here. This could be a break and retest of this range. Now, I do like to trade inside of the range, but this could be a break and retest of this level here. Let's see what kind of a close we get. If we get a close at this level here, then maybe we can wait for a pullback and then enter a quick scalp here. Not looking for anything too big. We don't want this candle to go too high, really. So, maybe if we could get it to close about here and then enter kind of at the top of the range, that would be all right. Because the problem is we have this huge fair value gap right there, and we don't want to fill too much of that, right? We want to save some of that imbalance for the push up here, after I get the pullback. So that is of some interest to me. We do have the fair value gap right there, so that would probably be my entry for a long this morning on EURUSD. And I don't know what I'm really targeting on something like this. It's it's kind of a small one, but probably something like that because I have the fair value gap right there. So a bit of an FVG entry. That's kind of what I'm looking for right there. Pool, let's see if we can get the robot to place this trade for us. We're going to test some stuff with the robot this morning. It can't be a limit order, though. It's got to be a market execution with the hybrid execution trading. So open up the Euro US dollar with the robot, and let's see if we can get that going. Okay, you've got it enabled. We'll trade a decent lot size on that too, Pool. We might as well. We can have some fun this morning. And we're going to let the robot manage the trading position. Nummy nummies. The coffee is nice this morning. I need the coffee. Also, for some reason, my dog decided to throw up, eh? Honey threw up at like 7 or something, woke me up. So I'm waiting for a pullback right here to get in. I'd like for price to come to my fair value gap right here. Maybe I wait for a close. Maybe I wait for a price to come back here, and then I wait for an engulfing pattern. Maybe I do something a little bit risk off on stream. I know everyone wants to watch me win so badly. Yeah, so the robot, if you use the hybrid, what the hell am I doing here? If we use the hybrid execution trading model, you can place the trade, and then the robot will manage the trade for you. What is the minimum deposit on AAAFX? I'm not sure. Maybe just $100. I don't think it's much. But you know, if I were to deposit, I'm always going to deposit at least $300 to $500. I don't like trading on account anything lower than 3 to 5. You know, even if I'm doing a small account. Show us how it works. Yeah, I'll show you. I have it here. So I have the robot here. You can see. It's a hybrid execution trading right here. There it is. Take a screenshot of that. So I have the hybrid execution trading model right there. And now I'm going to wait for the pullback to the fair value gap right there. It's a nice fair value gap. It's juicy. And then I'm going to let the robot, and then I'm going to enter the trade manually. You know, somewhere around here. I may wait for a price to close in this level. I got to try and be a little risk off, right? I've lost 2 in a row on stream. I never lose 2 in a row. So hoping to kind of get this thing back this morning. Get some dubs. As we continue to trade, you know, every kind of Saturday morning, or sorry, every morning this week we've been doing trades. I'm sorry that I'm eating here. I know that's very unbecoming of me. If the robot manages it, there won't be a stop loss. Or the robot will be deciding the stop loss. Good morning, EAG9964. Happy to see everybody. Please do smash that like button for me right there. I'm just waiting for a little bit of a pullback on EU to my fair value gap. Looking to get into my first position of the day. The 4K viewer stream will never be forgotten. Well, looks like Naomi fell. She's having a tough morning. Let me throw a little mute on that for you. Am I wiping my hands on the jumpsuit? All right. I guess I am a bit of a slob. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for coming by this morning. Yeah, just trying to get into a trade this morning. I'm going to see if the Trade with Pat robot is going to manage that trade for me. It's working for everybody else. We're going to see if we could get something going. Are there any other pairs I should be looking at right now, just in case this doesn't come to my level? I was also considering an entry on this retest right there, which is actually starting to happen, and it's starting to fill the fair value gap over here, which I want for my position, right? I want that for my position. So I don't want that to get filled right now. What's the monthly return on the new robot? Really depends on how you're using it. I'm aiming to get anywhere from 2 to 4% on really low risk settings. You know, in the past, you've probably seen me use robots, trying to flip accounts, trying to have fun, trying to take a $1,000 account to $4,000 in a week. And I've done some crazy stuff on some live trading accounts. But this time I want to do it a little bit different. I want to have a trading account that is, come on, come back to daddy. I want to have a trading account that's just a little bit more lower risk this time. So I'm okay getting a couple percent a month. The hybrid basically means I place the trade, and then the robot manages the rest of the position. So it's something interesting just to play around with on stream, you know, showing off the robot. Tomorrow I've got a video coming out tomorrow on Forex virtual private servers. Account flips, I use Forex Fury. I haven't tried account flips on the Trade with Pat robot yet. Lux Algo marks the orb fine. It's the exact, you know, like, you can't get it wrong, right? It's this, you can't get it wrong. So now this was another entry I was considering. It's too bad it's not going my way here. Taken off on me a little bit. Maybe I should have got in already. No, I don't have any trials for any of the robots. Yep, Vulture's doing great with the robot. Thanks, Vulture. Appreciate it. Why don't you hit that like button for me, Vulture? If you're happy with the robot, hit the like button. Okay. We have USD CAD. We have EURUSD. Some US dollar strength this morning. What's the DXY looking like? US dollar weakness here. So we have US dollar weakness. We might get a pullback. This is a level. This is a nice level looking demand right here on the US. Maybe we should buy US dollar right here, Vapul. What do you think? Just a quick orb off of this level right here. Could fire into something fast. The DXY is in the demand, right? We have the DXY in the demand right here. We have the pullback right there. Thinking about just taking this right here, right now. It's all. I'm losing pips though. It's going up on me. What do you think, Vapul? We're losing this one. Come back to me here. I might go long on this in a second. Let's take a look at that DXY again. Is it going to hold up at this demand? I like that demand, and if it holds at that demand, then the US dollar is going to push up a little bit further here, and maybe I could get a quick scalp win. Maybe I do something fast here. What's the 1 minute looking like? Let's see. Let's see what happens here at my level. I'm watching this. I'm watching this to see if we can react off of this level right here. Yeah, it is a bit wild after the Canadian dollar news, isn't it? Am I taking too many risks on stream right now? I know. Daddy's stream trades are a little crazy right now. Okay, let's go back to that EURUSD. I'm not going to get my pullback here, am I? Yeah, damn it. You know, I thought about coming in here. Look at that candle. 6 pips on that candle. That would have been nice. I like trading the orb. That's you know, orb, but with supply and demand. There's no just one strategy. Which robot? I'm using the Trade with Pat robot. Link is in the description. Orb's done a full orb sweep, yeah. Yeah, it would have been nice to get in down here. We got the break and then the entry down here. That would have been nice, but gold is scaring the hell out of me. I can only win gold in VIP. Gold on stream, I'm like, I think 0 for 3. I feel like I never win gold on stream. Good, Mo13. Hope you're doing well. Had a crazy morning here. What am I selling? I don't have anything right now. Just, you know, I was looking at potentially buying here off of this level on UCAD. Maybe I wait for a steeper pullback here. There's an FVG down there. Maybe that's my entry level. You know, maybe we come down there, something like that. What's it look like on the lower time frame? Let's see. Let's see maybe if that's the play. We also have our demand right there. Let me see, from there to there. It's about an 8 pip entry. That might be all right for US CAD. I'll pull that up as a potential. EURUSD, man, I nailed this one, but I just didn't get into it. So you could see I was expecting the fair value gap here to get filled. I wanted this fair value gap entry, right? We had that nice overlap. That's where I decided. My original entry was right here. I would have got in and I would have shot up, so I would have been cooking this morning, but just missed my entry. That's part of life. The Canadian dollar news is in about half an hour. Let's take a look and see. I thought we already had the Canadian dollar news. Oh yeah, now we have the press conference where they talk about it, but you know, they didn't do a rate cut. We're here at rate neutral in Canada at 2.25%. Lower than it is in the States. You know, I got some money in the States right now. I'm holding on to that money. I'm getting some pretty good interest. I'm making like $10,000 a month on one of my accounts. Uh-oh. I could retire off that money. You're in the EU, up 1%. See, that's I should have done that with you. That's going all right, Real Profit. How are you? Thanks everybody for coming in this morning. I'm hanging out. I'm looking for a trade. Just hanging out. Here we go. Follow me on Instagram. Might like GU. Thanks, Brighton. I'll take a look. Part 1 of the story. Part 2 of the story. Part 3 of the story. Poor little Omi. My poor little Omi baby. I'm there. Oh, Patricia's here. Beautiful Patricia. Good to see you. Is she the hottest of the followers? Maybe. Some are saying she is. There's a lot of people saying she is. All right, Trump feels good. But Naomi is fine. I sent her over to the fire station. I made her walk there through the snow this morning to get her finger fixed. I was setting up for the stream, so I couldn't help her. I said, you're going to have to walk there. You're already 2.5, so you don't need me. And so she walked over there. She trudged. And now she's watching maybe some Grinch in the background there. I don't know if you could see. She's got the TV on this morning. We usually don't give her TV, but the fact that she almost lost a finger, all right, you get a little bit of TV. Stop sticking your fingers in holes, right? That's how I got into this position in the first place. That's how I had her. Finger plus. Right there. I want to try that 20 pip challenge. Can you please suggest me most reliable strategy? You're going to want to have orb. Okay. So use the orb. 2. Use supply and demand. 3. Support and resistance. Okay. You're going to need to have a combination of these 3 things in order to win trades on a consistent basis, okay? You want to have all 3 of those things going. Am I wiping my hands on my clothes? I don't even know that I'm doing that. That really is too bad that I keep wiping my hands on my clothes. Looks like we got a break on NU. I've won 2 NU trades or 3 NU trades in a row on stream. Where the hell can I get in on an entry here? This level right here looks pretty nice. Entry on the mid. Or we could go all the way to the bottom. I think probably something like this. So midline with the EMA. Can I continue my hot streak on NZD USD? NZD USD, I've been making my absolute bitch lately. Yeah, this bacon kind of sucks. It's like chicken bacon or something. So I got to stop wiping my hands on my clothes. I really should, because I usually wear this sweater for a couple of days. Nummy nummies. At least wipe it on a tissue. Am I doing like this? Am I like putting it right on my chest? I don't. What the hell am I doing? We're back in business. We're always back in business. I'm on stream pretty much every day lately. If I wanted to complete a whole challenge, what would be my roadmap starting from day 1? Honestly, if you're not a trader already, right, or if you're new to trading, just buy the robot, man. Just use the robot. Get your ass into my Discord, spend a few $100s on the robot, get some of the settings from these geniuses in the Discord, and let that baby ride. You could see here, people are, you know, look at this guy. He's asking for set files. He's begging, give me your set files. And all these guys are nice guys. They're always sharing their set files. Look at this. Nice little win right there. Beautiful wins right here. FTMO challenge. This guy's pushing on his FTMO. This is just all cooking up some W's, right? Look at this. You just go right through here. It's win after win after win. So, you know, if you're not sure about trading, well, look, Leo just posted some wins. Shout out to Leo. You see what's going on? If it's so good, why you still trade yourself? In order to really to stay sharp, you know, I've always traded, so I'm always going to trade, right? It's just kind of like, that's just what I do. The robot is better than me sometimes, but you know, people like to watch the stream. People like it when I trade live. There's a different thing. Sometimes people want the signals, they want the analysis. Sometimes people want the robot. It's kind of up to you, really. Oh, what am I doing here? This is a very tight scalp here. Trying to decide if I want to get in here. Trying to decide. Had a nice push out of this level on the 1 minute. We're back at that level. Pool, what do you think? Should we market execution on this thing? How do you feel? We gonna get a win today or what? You want to try it with the robot, Vapool? All right, don't copy my trades. I'm gonna have the robot take this in a second. I'm gonna try this level here. All right, let's fire it up, Vapool. All right, so I'm in the trade. The robot should manage the position for me now. We'll see how this goes. Just on the looking at the 1 minute time frame right now, trying to get some sort of a response, see if we can get kind of back to the top of the range here this morning. I've been a bit cold, so definitely don't copy my stream trades right now. My VIP trades are on fire right now, winning like crazy in VIP. My robot's winning like crazy as well. So I'm winning, just I've lost 2 in a row on stream, so I want you to be careful. Don't copy my trades. Let's see if I can push up a little bit here and get some sort of profit. That's a nice little push to start the trade. That's a decent feeling right there. Let's see if we could hit the top of the orb right there on the 1 minute time frame. See if I could do something like this just to start this thing. See if I could hit the top there, get a partial. That would be all right by me. That would be all right by me. That would make me feel a lot better about my daughter's finger getting stuck in that grate. And again, this trade is now being managed by the robot. So obviously I will do any, if don't go against me here. Let's see what we could do on this 1 minute time frame. I'd like for price to come up here, get out quick on something, and then maybe look for more trading opportunities this morning. Yeah, let's see what we could do. We're above that EMA now. Let's hold it. Let's go. Come on, don't come back to my level. All right. It disagrees with me. My cold streak on stream continues. This trade, let's see, obviously, if we can get this thing managed by the robot, though. So I'm not going to be managing this trade. Show you what it looks like here in my MetaTrader account. You can see the robot has drawn the range. Let's pull off of the edge here a little bit so you can see what's going on. So I bought into the position right there, trying to get that black candle to come all the way up here to the red. If it doesn't, if it comes against me, the robot will scale into the position in my behalf. Okay, that's what's going on right now. We're watching it right here. It looks a little bit cleaner for us to take a look at what's going on right here. Floating about 30 bucks. I think I went a little bit too low on the lots on this one. I'm about 10 lots on this one, but that's all right. Either way, I'm going to try and make some money here. The bot does the trades. Yeah, this one is a hybrid, so I'm doing the trade. So on this one, you can see right here, I'll throw this on there. This is the robot. Okay. So this one, I have the hybrid execution mode on, which means I got the entry, right? I decided that this was the entry that I liked. Prices pushed up pretty good. It was a decent entry. But now, if the trade does happen to go against me, then the robot is going to manage the trading position for me. If it just goes in my direction, then I can do it myself. So it's just kind of a way of using a robot alongside your own trading skills, okay? I'd like my trading skills to step up and do it, but I've lost 2 in a row. I'm feeling a bit cold right now, so I'm hoping that the robot can kind of find a way to win me this trade one way or another, even if it's through a scale-in. All part of the journey. Yeah, all part of the journey. Vulture's got 5 wins in a row this morning using the trade with Pat Robot. And that is using the robot to enter the trading position completely, right? So the robot will, you know, after the break, you know, come and enter a position like this. All right, well, hopefully the robot, it doesn't look like the robot is setting up any limits yet, Vapool. I don't know what the hell's going on. It should be working. It's working for everyone else on the hybrid trading. But for some reason, Vapool's having trouble with the hybrid trading. I wonder if it's because I have the chart open. I don't know. Can you have a robot for Christmas? No. I gave 2 away already. That's it. Oh my gosh. Am I just a terrible trader? This is gonna be. I don't want to see any drawdown today. I don't want to see any drawdown. Now, the robot is supposed to be managing the trade. Oh, yeah, see, it did. I'm wiping it on my pants. I'm wiping my hands on my pants. That's the problem. All right, time for the US dollar to reject off of this level, right? That's the level to reject from, and that'll get me my NZD USD win. I'm scalping, so I'm not too focused on the higher time frame trend when I orb. Yesterday I was focused on the H4 time frame and it screwed me, so we'll see. Oh, my coffee's nice. Yeah, I didn't get to bed until like 2 o'clock in the morning last night because of that guy had the heart attack at hockey. That sucked. So I'm definitely a bit tired this morning. I'm not deleting any of your messages, Lodger. I only delete the haters, that's it. There you go, come on, baby. Get me back into profit on this one. Daddy's gotta buy a new pair of shoes. Come on, baby. Just want to get back to the top of the range, right? We're gonna be stuck in the range. Can we chop it up in the range? If we could chop it up in the range, I could win this position there. Up about 20 bucks now. I'd like to get up a couple hundred, ideally. Rejected again. Uh-oh. It reacted pretty nicely off that fair value gap right there. broke through my level. Hopefully we're not retesting that and then coming down. That's hopefully not what's happening here. This trade is now being managed by the robot unless it comes to profit. Then I'll manage it myself. But the robot should find a way to win this position for me. But it's not setting up any limits. I don't know why. It should set up a limit. It's been working perfectly for all of the other people. I'm gonna have to give Vapool a little tutorial on how to run this thing for the hybrid. These people keep coming in here and they try to promote some other channel. They're clearly being paid to come in here and promote some other channel. But it's like I always say, if they were good traders, you wouldn't have to come in here and beg people to come from my stream to your stream, right? If people liked watching you, they would watch you. You know, even when I'm losing, people watch me. Look, I got 640 people in here right now. Whether I'm winning or I'm losing, people just want to hang out and they want to trade. Stream is the best. Thank you. Thank you so much. Smash that like button if you like this stream. If you got any questions, ask away. I'm here. I'm watching a trade. Hopefully I win it. If I win it, that's nice. If I don't, it's no big deal. Whatever. I'm here to have fun. Did I make the music in the background? Absolutely not. I will in the future. When I get into the mansion, I will make a rap song, I think. It would be pretty fun to do that. We are back in my level here, hoping that this level can hold and push the price up to about this level here. That would be a nice looking trade for me right now. Otherwise, you know, the robot is hopefully going to manage this thing and set up some limits for me. You know, on the 5-minute time frame here, we've been looking pretty good so far today. We've come up here and we've had a nice pullback here, right? If we're looking at our Fibonacci right now, from the swing low to the swing high right here, we're catching price below that 50%. So we're catching price at a discount and just trying to see if we could get a break to the upside here. Trying to wait to see if the price can contain within our orb. Just watching this on the 1-minute time frame here. That's why it's looking so spicy. Is EU getting close for an entry? Maybe I'll have to get in on that. The subscriber goal, 88 out of 100. Look at that. That's pretty cool, right? We're already going to hit our subscriber goal. I'll spin the wheel if we hit the subscriber goal. Now, the robot is supposed to scale me back into this position at some point based on my take profit setting, but it's not setting up the limit order. What the hell is going on with this pool? We're gonna have to figure this out. It's working for everyone else. It's my robot. The robot is, you know, generally what I use it for is to, you know, to trade itself, right? It trades the entry models in the robot. Let me I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So you see here, the robot has the entry model. So the hybrid execution trading is it like trades, you do the entry and then it manages for you. But then you could just have it trade breakouts, instant breakouts, retraces, instant retraces, retest the range in the same direction, retest the range in the opposite direction, retest range level X, supply and demand only. Tons of different options in the robot, and I've back tested it like crazy, so I have a bunch of settings that are working. And it's supposed to be, why isn't it? I don't understand why it's not managing the position for me. But we got to figure this thing out, man. Everyone, it's working for everyone else right now. I got to spend a little time off stream playing with it. Look, I literally have the video of it working right here. So I place the order. And then look, it's automatically setting the HET right there. Look. Are you using version 1.04 for pool? You can see, look, he sets the take profit right there. And then the HET is commented, the limit's set up, and the robot manages the trade. It's working perfectly. I don't understand why it's not working for my lovely Vapool here. But I need the robot to manage this trade because I'm obviously not managing it very well. Oh, man. 1 minute candle's giving us a heart attack here. Where the hell did my OBS go? Why did everything close? Open back up. I need my chat. There's my chat. All right, we're back in business. Yeah, everything closed for some reason. Get back up there. There you go. Get back up there. Trading the 1 minute time frame a little bit this morning. Waiting for a break to the upside. Did I delete my range? I think I deleted my range too. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I played hockey at freaking almost 1 a.m. last night. I fell asleep at 2. Oh, let me get rid of that like button. Thanks for liking the video. I did not die. Yeah, I did not die. There was a guy that maybe died at hockey last night. There was a guy that had a heart attack. But I lost 5-0. It was a pretty ugly game. First period, I was looking pretty good. I was feeling good. Second period, the puck got sticky. No one was moving the damn thing. Oh. I don't know if I'm going to address any of... Yeah, I don't know if I'll be addressing any of the haters today. People don't like it when I address the haters, so I think we'll leave the haters alone. We'll just ban them from the channel. Guys, I have to clarify this, okay? Right? I am not a guru. I'm not promising you anything. I've made a lot of money from the markets, but there are wins there. What's going on? Are you okay, baby? Omi got a little bit scared. Omi's having a tough morning. I want to give her a lot of kissies and huggies. I will be honest, December trading is difficult for me historically. It does seem like my analysts are carrying me, though. Both Vapool and Joe just can't lose. They just can't lose. How much can you start with the EA? You know, as little as you want, as much as you want. Whatever you want to do, you do. Just seems to be kind of slowly going against me here. I need to get some sort of a break at some point. Gotta get some sort of a break out of this level, you know? We're just kind of pushing down through this channel. Gotta get a break and close outside of this channel at some point if I'm gonna want to win this trading position. Hopefully that can happen. If we keep staying in this channel, I don't know what the hell is gonna happen to me on this trading position. But it hasn't been going my way. If you buy my robot, can I set it up for you? No, there are hundreds of clients, and you're going to have to be able to follow a 5-minute installation video. And the thing, and this is what I will say about using any sort of software or service. If you can't set it up yourself, you probably shouldn't use it. You know what I mean? You're probably not going to be good with it. You'll be giving me a negative review. It's so bad. Meanwhile, everyone else is winning. And that is generally what happens with robot providers. You know, I get these people, they go, it's the worst robot ever. And then I'll just show them a verified live account that I've tripled in the last month and go, it's not bad. You're just an idiot. Sorry. As for the new robot, the Trade with Pat robot, it's going very well. Even the newbies are winning, so that's a good thing. Yeah, you just kind of take one of the set files and copy it. Jeez, honey, you're scaring the hell out of everybody with these barks. Send her ass outside. What's going on? If she gets scared, she comes to daddy. Yeah. Yeah. Is there a problem if I ask how the robot works? No, definitely. The robot uses the orb trading strategy. I don't think Vapul, let's scale in a little bit here. Let's scale in a little bit on this position. I think if we come back and come down any lower, I'm thinking this level right here, Vapul, for a scale in if price comes to that level. Okay, I scaled in. Wow, damn, that's a bad spread on that scale in. So I scaled in around this level right here. Okay, I'm still looking for price to come up here about 5 pips. Sadly, the hybrid execution trading isn't working for me. The robot's supposed to manage this trading position for me. I'm hoping that I can break out of this level right here and get something going. I'm on the 1-minute time frame right now. Yeah, I'm just kind of mixing it up on stream a little bit here. Please don't copy what I'm doing here. I'm tired. I'm doing very fast analysis on the fly. If you're in my VIP trading room, you're getting analysis from 3 of us at once. We have arguments, and then we provide the trading signals. And again, we're crushing in VIP. The robot's crushing. I'm a little bit cold on stream, okay? Let's be, everyone's well aware. I'm a little bit cold on stream. It is what it is. But I'm hoping I could get a winner soon. I'm on the M1 right now. We're trying to stay positive in the chat this morning. It trades other sessions as well. I got the New York Orb trading other sessions as well. Man, I got some annoying people in the chat today. Yeah, jeez, it is what it is. Yeah, maybe I should be trading some indices again. Man, it's just tough streams. You know, I had I had a win the first day, and then I had the second trade, and I got greedy. Holy moly. Scale in again. I gotta try and find a way to win this thing. I'm back in again. Oh, man. That's okay. We gotta find a way back into this position some way, somehow. I am just fighting it on stream lately. I'm sorry, guys. I know you want to see me win. This is what happens. I get to 9 wins in a row, right? We were at 9 wins in a row, and now I'm 2 losses in a row, and now I'm floating in another loss right now. Hopefully, I can get back into this. There's no link for... Oh, much love. Thank you. My lucky Omi is here. Hopefully, she can help me, save me from this trade, because I may just, you know, I think, Vapul, I think if we... Well, that's only 2 pips. But if this thing comes down to... If this comes down to that level, I think I'm going to have to be out of this trade. How's your finger? You want to show your finger to the camera? It's a puffy finger. Oh, my poor little baby. Let's show your finger to the camera. Show it to the camera. Oh, yes. Poor Omi's finger. Oh, look at that. There's a little cut on there, too. Oh, my gosh. I love you so much. You know that?
Much love.
Much love. She knows.
Coffees.
My coffee?
Yeah.
Is it stinky? Is it stinky? Am I stinky? She's smelling me. Is Daddy stinky?
Daddy, take a bath.
Take a bath? Well, that's not very nice to Daddy, huh? That's not very nice to Daddy. Much love.
Daddy, take a shower.
Take a shower? Okay, I'll take a shower. I'll do that for you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. So I'm scalping the 1 minute time frame, doing something a little bit different this morning. Oh, hitting the like button? You can push that. Yay, like button for Naomi. And maybe a couple of claps for Naomi. Naomi, you're bringing some good luck. It looks like we got a little bit of a candle there on the 1 minute time frame. Dada, yes. I got bad spreads on this. I should be in profit on that one position.
Too much.
Too much. Thank you. I love you too much, too. Let's see if we could get back into the range here. If the trade goes against me here, it's just going to be a loss, and I'll have to look for another one. I'm a bit cold here lately. I don't know what the hell it is. It's just 2 days in a row like this.
Too much.
It's all right, though. You know, we're just here to hang out. Don't copy my trades. Wait till I'm at 2 wins in a row, and then I'll start getting hot again here. What you pressing now? What are you pressing now? Got this camera. Ooh, hi baby. Look at that. Look at the up top. Look at the up top camera. Okay. I love you too much. Oh, she is lovely. Absolutely. Man, I should be in profit on this thing. I scaled back in here. I scaled in here. The spread's not doing well for me this morning. Hopefully I could keep pushing up a little bit here. But Vapul, I think we are going to, if it does come down here, we're just going to take the stop, and I'll just see if I could get into another trading position this morning. How do I know when to go to the 1 minute time frame? I'm really just showing the 1 minute time frame because it seems entertaining. Come on, baby. Yeah, the December price action has been difficult. It's been difficult for me, but my analysts are doing great, so they're doing fine. I gotta bring Joe on stream to do some of the trading instead of me. Normally, I'm supposed to be the man here, but Joe has been doing really, really well in VIP while I've been kind of stubbing my toe on stream this week. Stubbing my damn toe. I'll do whatever I want to do. What do I think about Nasdaq right now? Oh, it's pretty bearish. If I was going to take a trade on it, I guess I would just be kind of vibe trading the EMA. If it comes back up to the EMA, right? You know, it's sold off of this level. It's been respecting the EMA. So I think if it came back to the EMA here, I would just sell it down off of that level. Just vibe trading that EMA, baby. Well, it looks like we've closed back inside of the range, which is definitely what I was looking to get. How much further can I get on this move? I'm not sure. One of my positions is now showing some profit. See if I can get up to my take profit level there. Would be very nice if I could just get back. You know, this is the, you know, we are now back inside of this channel as well. Hopefully we can continue to push up a little bit here on the 1 minute time frame. My idea ends here though, right? This is my idea. It ends here, right? If we could come up and get some profit, that's going to be fantastic. If it comes down here, the idea is over and it failed, right? And that's fine. That is trading. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong, all right? So just be safe. Don't copy my trades, all right? I'm here every morning lately, just streaming, trading. The December price action's choppy. It's a bit tough, but we're doing what we do. Hoping to get some prop firms to offer everyone soon, some giveaways on some prop firms. Gonna start testing my luck on some futures trading as well. That's gonna be fun. That should be, I assume that should be soon. I'm waiting for the sponsor of the channel, AAAFX. They're working on some sort of a prop firm. Will the market become more predictable again at the start of the year? Absolutely. I'm doing a competition as well with the trading robot at the start of the year, which is going to be a lot of fun. So what we're doing is, like, I think from January 10th to February 10th, we're going to do a competition with the trading robot. Oh, I was almost at break even there. That's not too bad. When AUD/USD is on demand level, then NZD/USD, AUD/USD goes opposite downward. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, go into the Discord. You could post an image of what you're talking about, and maybe the people in Discord can have a conversation about your analysis. Small time frames. This is about the smallest time frame that I've showed on stream. What pair is perfect for scalping? Generally, I prefer majors for scalping. Does look like we're making a little bit of a recovery. Am I going to be able to get all the way to the top of the range? That would be nice for a really juicy win since I've scaled into the position here. But either way, I'm hoping to win this trading position, hoping to get back into the winning books. You know, I'm 1-2 in my last 3. Look at, we're at our subscriber goal. We're 93 out of 100. I added that subscriber goal yesterday. I thought that was kind of a cool thing. So our subscriber goal is 93 out of 100. I got the free Telegram link in the description for you. I send free trades, free trade analysis in there if you're trying to learn trading. I'm a good person to learn from. I think I'm a good teacher. I don't consider myself a guru or anything like that. I'm not selling a trading course. Everything I do is absolutely free here on YouTube. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to stick to. Does seem like we are resisting off of our range midline right there. Hoping that this is just kind of a pullback, right? You can see a bit of a pullback as we continue this kind of short uptrend, a short 1 minute uptrend, hopefully. Does the market really hunt for stop loss? Yeah, you could call it a liquidity sweep. I definitely feel like fake outs are a thing. You know, I call it more of a fake out, where it's like, you could see here, we have an obvious level of support, price comes down, and then shoots up. Like, it happens so often. It happened to me yesterday on gold. My live stream trade on gold was a really nice trade, but it was very similar to that. So like on gold, it came up. I had a resistance level. It came up. It knocked me out of the trade, and then it ended up coming down like this. And then it ended up coming down like this, and I would have won the trade had I stayed in the position. But it's tough because you just, on stream, like, I don't want to risk too much, and I'll do some riskier things in my live trading accounts when I'm off stream, but on stream, I'm still adjusting to it, you know. I get a bit nervous when I got like 1,000 people watching sometimes. I do some stupid stuff, but we're working on it. We're working on it. We're working on the price action. I gotta get the position up to about here, and then I'm gonna be feeling pretty good about this thing. Vapul, we should consider taking at some point. We should consider it. Okay, I'm gonna close that one at break even. That position's done. I'm gonna close the other position at let me see, 1 second. I'm gonna close that position there. Now take a profit of about 250 here, so we're at profit, and let's let the rest ride. Take about 250 off of this, so we're gonna be in profit. And our latest subscriber, our subscriber goal, 95 out of 100. Awesome. All right, so that is a win right there, folks. And now I am at break even here. And we're going to let this thing continue up. All right, baby. You know how we do. We are back in the winning ways. Back in our winning ways. Was it a smooth trade? Absolutely not. It was not a smooth trade. It was a pretty ugly trade. But look at that exit. That was a nice looking exit, right? That was a really nice looking exit because we're pulling back significantly right here to this level that I like. You know, is there going to be a fake out right here before we continue higher? Hopefully. But I was able to take some profit down on this trading position. And I'm going to be looking for more trades this morning as well. Continuing to scale in. I want the robot to manage my trades. I don't know why it's not managing my trades. I could pull this up and show you what this looks like on the screen right here. Now, the box is a little too blue, so it's a bit hard to see. But this is what that position looked like right there. And we are break even at this point. We should set the actual break even. You can see we're a little bit too low on that one, so we should set an actual break even there, or very close to the break even. Yeah. And I may break even on this one. I've been streaming every day lately, so that's it. That's going to be my break even. It looks like right there. No problem with that. All right, so I'm break even on that one. Good exit. Really, really good exit right there. I like the VWAP. I got to start using the VWAP a little more on stream. What setting should I be running on that VWAP, right? What setting should I be running on that VWAP? Let's take a look at the V. Is that? That's not it. That's definitely not. What the hell? Is that what the VWAP looks like? Jeez, that's too much. I don't like that many lines. That looks awful. I'm going to have to get a better VWAP. That looks crap. I'll stick to my EMA for now. But I definitely want to get the VWAP going at some point. This pushed down aggressively off my level. But I was able to find a way. I like the music on. You really don't want to hear me talk all day, right? I'm too annoying to talk all day. Well, I was looking to get in for a buy here. I would have done all right on UCAD, eh? See? I would have done all right on UCAD. I was looking at that buy right there. This level seems to be doing okay. What else am I looking at? You can remove the bands. Yeah, I gotta remove the bands. This is the one everyone uses, I guess. Let's go back to the 5-minute time frame. There's a VWAP session. It doesn't want to work anyways. All right, we'll play around with the VWAP another day. Bitcoin, how's Bitcoin doing this morning? Bitcoin's looking like a sell this morning. We had the break out the bottom of the orb, and then this would have been a nice midline entry for a win. I would have won on that one right there. What other orb trades do we have? I'm kind of vibe trading this morning a little bit here. I'm going to win some. I'm going to lose some. Please don't copy my trades. Gold's at a decent buy level right there. What's the DXY doing right now? DXY kind of sitting at this level, so maybe some dollar weakness right here. We got that double top. Maybe we go for a gold buy here, Vapul. Let's take a look about it. Let's consider a gold buy right here. Maybe, yeah, maybe we do a gold buy here in a second. Let's see what that looks like on the 1-minute time frame. It's, you know, it is below the EMA. I don't like that, but came up, come down. We take our Fibonacci right here, measured to the top of the move. We're at that 85% right there. We could try that, Vapul. What do you think? Do you want to hit a gold this morning? Are we being too risky on stream? Don't copy my trades. Let's see. Not a range trade. Yeah, not a range trade. Oh, yeah, we didn't break out the top of the orb, did we? Yeah, I'm already missing my reaction anyways. Yeah. But that, I did like that level, you know? Sometimes you like a level, you want to trade that level. Looks like we're getting a breakout of that trend line right there, too. It is juicy, you know? Daddy did want it. Daddy did want it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll keep my eye out. I'm going to look for some more opportunities. Gold is bearish. Yeah, gold is bearish. But, you know, as a scalper, when I'm seeing a level like this and a push up and then a pull back, I'm frequently looking to scalp, right? Had I entered off of this position right here, I could have already been taking a little bit of profit right at this level, setting a break even, and then just kind of waiting for the push up. Like it is that simple. When it's going my way, it's not always going my way, but when it's going my way, it is that simple. Let's go to Euro US dollar here. What the hell's going on with the Euro US dollar? My screens look insane. I got to get off that 1-minute time frame is absolutely nuts. So on the 5-minute time frame here, we do have a little bit of a trend line break occurring right now. That does look all right. That does look okay. So we had that break originally here. We had a pullback off of the EMA, price pushed up. Now price pulled back again. Look off of that EMA again. Damn, I'm just a little bit late. I could have took this trading position. I think I would have took this one right there. That's a decent position. And like, what do we have on that DXY, right? The DXY is starting to reject off of that level. So we wanted to buy against the US dollar. I might have missed my chance on that, but I'm just going to keep waiting and seeing if I can get another opportunity to hit a winner this morning. That is a nice looking break there. See if we create maybe a fair value gap on this candle. Let's see what happens on this candle. You know, if we could get a third candle come in here, okay, and then we create a fair value gap here, then maybe we get a pullback to the fair value gap and I get in on euro US dollar this morning. Just trying to jump back and forth between the euro US dollar and DXY. So the DXY, this is the US dollar index. And so what I'm seeing is kind of this double top formation. I was expecting price to come down, and price obviously did come down. I know I'm marking these up. How do I clear just the drawings? Is there an easy way to just clear the drawings on there? Because it looks gross. Remove 76 drawings. Is that just going to remove the drawings from everywhere? No, just there. Okay, so that's fine. US dollar, Canadian dollar. So maybe we have a Canadian dollar play starting to occur as well. Now, I'm not going to enter on a big red candle like this one here. I'm going to need to see some sort of confirmation. Now, we are reacting off of the top of the range. That level was showing me some interest on US CAD as I look to go 2-0 on the day. Absolutely. How are you guys doing? What's going on in the chat? You've got trust issues lately? That's fine. You know what? The price action in December is tough. You might just want to add some sort of confluence. You know, maybe you want to wait for a bullish engulfing, a bearish engulfing. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you did it here, would not have went your way. But you got to have a couple of things kind of going together for you. You're down $400. Sorry, brother. You'll find a way to bounce back. How about Bitcoin and US dollar? Yeah, I missed my entry here on Bitcoin and US dollar, but now we have the double bottom here and we're starting to push up. So this would have been a nice one to get in on there, but you know, we're bearish here. We're below that EMA. We're bearish. If price comes back up to that EMA there, I would consider selling it down. Kind of the same thing I was doing on Nasdaq here. Looks like my NZD USD is starting to push back up. I wonder if I should consider another trading position here. This was the trade that I won, and then I went break even. So I was able to collect some profits right about there, and then it came back, knocked me out. Look at that break even too. What a piss off, right? If that didn't hit, I'd still be in this trade absolutely cooking. Maybe I should have did a re-entry there. I never even really considered it. That's when the chat's got to tell me to do it. Top of the range on US 30 for Grant. Okay, we'll consider that position for Grant there. Yeah, so we have already kind of used that level, but we have created a new level of demand. That's not a bad setup at all, Grant. You can see we have a demand zone overlapping right there. Let me just change what that box looks like so you can see it yourself. That's off of this level right here. That is the demand. Will price come down to this level for a quick entry, for a quick scalp on US 30? Possibly. I'm definitely looking at that level. So we broke out the orb. Okay, we're feeling good about that. Pushed up heavily, came back, tested that level. That would have been a really, really good fair value gap entry, right? You could see here the fair value gap right there on the candle that broke out is absolutely a nice entry model to use. Wow, I should have took that trade. That would have been a banger on stream. But maybe we have a bit of an overlap here with the EMA, with a level of support and with a new fresh demand zone. So I do think if price comes to this level, I'm going to try and get in on US 30 here. Let's take a look and see if that's possible this morning. Vapul, what do you think about that as well? Oh, gosh. Alrighty. So we are trading a little DJI right now, I think. I think this is going to be my setup right here. So we got a lot of reasons to take the trade. It's in line with our trading strategy. It's 11:04 this morning. So I'm hoping to get into another position here. Hopefully this one can be a quick one. That last one took too long. slowly but surely. Now we are getting a reaction now off of this fair value gap, which, you know, could have been another level for us to enter at. And that's a decent level. You could see why. Well, that's a decent level. Look, we had reactions to that level here, here, and now we're getting reaction to that level there. But let's see if I could get it to come down to daddy here, right? Just come down to me right about there and see if I could get in. While I wait for this, why don't we go check in on the Discord this morning? I got to put the Discord on my Stream Deck. You see my Stream Deck? What the hell did I do there? There you go, my Stream Deck. This is, I press the buttons and it claps and stuff. Look, getting a reaction off of that. That's too bad. All right, well, I may have a UCAD as well. I'll take a look at that. But in the meantime, I just kind of wanted to check out the Trade with Pat Robot Discord. 2 accounts, 2 wins. Look at this guy. He hit a win on GU this morning, and he hit 2 wins on EU this morning, both with the robot. Leo hitting some wins on EU this morning. Vulture with 5 in a row. He hit a GJ, a CJ, and a EU, so he's been winning with the trading robot. Another win on Newsday. Ruckus right here having a lot of success with the robot. And you know what? Nothing's being deleted here. These are real results from the trading robot. That's what that is. Obviously, you don't have to buy it. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. It's just I just show you every once in a while that, you know, some of these traders that aren't very good at trading or are new traders, I think a trading robot helps them, you know, very much. I think a trading robot can help a lot of traders. Shout out to you in Kenya. You're buying Euro US dollar right now. All right, Gus Lore. Let's take a look at Gus's setup. He's thinking about a 1630 here. 16. Where the hell did that go, Gus? 1633.3. 1630. Dude, that's far, bro. That's really far. I kind of like the level that it's at right now. Broke through my trend line right there. Had a significant pullback. What's the DXY looking like? What's the DXY looking like? And we broke out the top of the orb too, so I am bullish on this. Let me take a look at the DXY quickly. Triple top. Vapul, let's jump in on a buy here, okay? Vapul, let's jump in on a buy right now and see what we could do on the 1 minute time frame on EU. Don't copy my trades. I'm jumping in quick here. Vapul, jump in quick on EU before I miss this move. All right, I'm in on EU. I wanted to catch that a little bit lower, but I am in on EU right now. Let's see if I can get any profit on this one. Why the hell is it saying that I'm down? What's with the spreads this morning? There you go. Get pushing. That's what I was hoping to see right there. All right, so we do have the fair value gap right now that I'm looking at above. Just jumping into this position very, very quickly here. Can we get some sort of a fill on that fair value gap? Maybe. I don't want to react down off of that level. I want to see how high I can get into that position and then take some profit off of the table. I jumped in EU very quick here, hoping to see the reaction that I want to see. Back on the DXY right now, you could see we got this triple pattern here, so I'm expecting price to push down on the DXY, and if it does, that should be good for my Euro US dollar trading position that I just jumped into. The execution is a bit ugly on the broker this morning. We got some December execution. I think it has something to do with FOMC today, but I am jumped into this trading position again, just trying to get a couple of wins under my belt today. That looks pretty decent right there. I think I'll take something off of the table at some point here. Let's push this up a little bit further. Let's see if we could fill the rest of that fair value gap, and then we'll just take some profit off of the table when we get out of there, and then I'm gonna set this thing to break even to just continue winning focusing on what I like to do in the markets, which is get in quick and just make good decisions. So I'm just trying to make good decisions. I wanted to get in down here, but I'm on that 1 minute time frame, baby. I'm jumping here. So can I get this thing up to $200? If I can, I'll take, you know, I'll take $50, $60 out of this thing, and then I'll set this thing to break even. All right, that's it right there. Let's take some profit off of this trade right there, and then let's set this thing to break even. Perfect. So I pulled about 50, 60 bucks off there, trading some lower lots here, and now I am set at break even right here. Perfect. Happy to see it. The winning ways continue today as we go to 2 wins in a row, and we are now at 72 and 23. Very nice. Okay, well done. Well done. Good entry. Good entry. W is in the chat. Thank you. It took me, so profitability is a difficult thing, right? It took me a while to become profitable. Sometimes I struggle, but for the most part, I've been profitable for over a decade now. A lot of my profit does come from trading robots, though. You know, sometimes my manual trading goes cold and my trading robots carry me. So I am definitely a huge proponent of trading robots, of using trading robots. It's just a big part of my trading, and it could be a big part of your trading too. It just depends on what you're interested in, what your trading style is. And this was a nice looking entry. I feel really good about this one. I think we'll pull a little more profit off of the table at this level right here. Hopefully I could get to that level right there. Let's not pull back on me. And just looking to continue winning trades on stream today. Will I spin the wheel? I will be spinning the wheel. Let's see if we could continue on with this trade. I don't want this thing to go to break even here. So let's see. When this trade finishes, I will spin the wheel for some free VIP this morning. I'm having a good morning. Definitely having a good morning. Alev MG wants me to cut a little profits up there. All right, Al, we could take another $50 off of that. Sure, let's take another $50 off of that for Alev right there. And that is taken off. Boom, $50 in my pocket. Very good as we scale out of the position a little bit here. But let's continue to push this thing up now. The next level I was looking for profits was probably something like that. But let's see how far we could take this. You know, what I really liked about this trading position is we had a very, very clear trend line with multiple touches and a very clear break and then kind of a retest. You know, we didn't retest the trend line exactly, but we were very, very close. So those were some nice looking confluences. I jumped into position quickly. Now I'm floating about 260, looking real nice. I've got 9 lots on this one. I entered the position around here and I'm already up about 4 pips and looking to push even further, continuing to go. Absolutely making a little money this morning. Just a little bit for my pockets. That's all. Just lining my pockets a little bit. Feeling pretty good. You know, I had a tough morning, had a tough night, but we look all right. Rocket for this trade, Nicholas. Hell yeah. I hope you're enjoying the stream today. You know, we've had a nice stream today. We've had a good time together. And we're finding a way to win some trades. Doing a little 1 minute scalping this morning. I see a lot of streamers getting a lot of views on 1 minute scalping. Oh, no problem, Nicholas. Happy that you're here with me. Too much PTSD. Yeah, you know, the problem with my confidence is I am an egomaniac. That is kind of the problem, right? In order to have the level of confidence I have, you have to be a little bit crazy, you know, a little bit crazy. And I am a little bit of a nutcase. I do believe in myself a little too much at times, but I am a front runner. You know what that means? It's like, you ever watch a basketball game and if that team is up 10 points, it's the best team in the world, but that team is down 5 points and they're a really bad team? That's kind of how my personality works. So, You know, when I'm on stream and I'm winning, all right, it's like, holy crap, this is the funnest guy in the world. When I'm on stream and I'm in a drawdown, they're like, this guy is a maniac and I hate his guts. So it is what it is. Let's pull another, you know, another $150 off of the position here, Vapul, as we continue to push this thing up. Thank you. Took some more money off of that one. What was your key moment to... Let's pull that up. Let's take a little picture of that. They like it when I take a little picture, don't they? They like a little picture. So this is the comment right there. What was your key moment for becoming profitable? Was there like an, this is the key point I have to change? I wish there was. I wish there was kind of one thing that I could point to, because that would make for a really good YouTube video. And you know I love a good YouTube video. But there really wasn't some crazy aha moment. I would say risk management. All right, this guy wants me to use trailing stops. Maybe I'll use trailing stop on another trade in the future. Yeah, there's no real aha moment. Just kind of, you know, understanding risk management, taking better trades, trusting my levels. You know, it's really important to trust your levels. Just, I don't know, it's like you gotta get in the vibe, right? It's all about getting in that trading vibe. You know, if you're not in the mood to trade, it's tough to trade. If you're not in the mood to trade, you shouldn't trade, because you're gonna make emotional decisions. Sometimes on stream, it still happens to me. I've been trading for 17 years, and you'll see me on stream. Some guy will come in here. He'll tell me I'm a piece of shit or something, and then I'll be on tilt making stupid decisions. I know you've been here. I know you've seen me do it. And I'm happy you're here. I appreciate you so much. I love you too much, as my baby would say. Please do smash that like button for me. I will obviously be giving away some free VIP soon. Our latest sub, Ahmed Dabash. Shout out to Ahmed Dabash. Our subscriber goal, 99 out of 100. We almost hit our subscriber goal today. I guess when we hit our subscriber goal of 100, I will give away some free VIP. Maybe that's the way to do it. Yes, we do have traders using the Trade with Pat robot on prop firms currently. Lots of traders are using it on prop firms right now. Let me pull up the Discord and I could show you some of the people. Ooh, that's a nice little move right there. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. A little fun on the 1 minute time frame today. All right. So let's see if I can find a prop firm in the results section right here. There's a lot of wins. Here's a guy doing FTMO right there. Using the trading robot, having a lot of success. Where else do we have? Where else do we have? I know we've got a lot of people using FTMOs. It's mostly just people showing wins right here, which is nice to see. I know there's some FTMO challenges in here. I think a lot of them are just people talking about FTMO. But damn, there is a lot of... There's another FTMO right there, okay? So you can see this guy is doing well. Placed a bunch of sell trades and won all of those trades. He had one on GU, one on GBP NZD, one on GCAD, one on CJ, one on AJ. So he is doing very well. Again, guys, if you're new to trading, you know, I do think that a trading robot can be very beneficial to you. Obviously, I'm biased because I'm selling my robot, but you know, if you've been trading for a while and manual trading isn't going your way, if signals aren't going your way, whatever it is, you know, maybe it is time for you to try something different. Use a trading robot. You know, obviously that's up to you, right? Every decision you make is going to be up to you, but for me, I love a good trading robot. All right, so what do we have going on right here? Okay, that's sent to the back. We have now creating a little bit of a bull flag right here, huh? Break out of this little bull flag. That looks nice. If we could break out the top of that, we may continue on even further. I've pulled quite a bit of profit out of this trading position already. Let's clean that up so it's a little bit easier for you to see there. Floating about 260 right now. Feeling pretty good about how my day has gone. 2 wins on stream. 72 and 23 lifetime on stream. Look, breaking out of that level right there. Get the candle closure would be nice. And look at that, right? That's how flags work, baby. Break out and crush the market. Hell yeah, let's go, baby. Hell yeah. Sitting 400 now in profit as I continue to watch the trade and collect profits. This is a Euro US dollar trading position. This is not gold. I'm scared of gold right now, okay? I got PTSD off of gold. That's what someone said. PTSD. No, there's no private Discord. The Discord is absolutely free. You could talk to people on there publicly as the trade continues to push in my direction here. Hey, you know, if you decided to come and watch the stream, today was a pretty good day. Did NZD USD break out as well? Absolutely. I knew I was going to be right with my decisions today. The NZUSD was a little bit iffy for a minute, but I was confident that the trades were going to go my way, and the trades did go my way. Broke out of that little bull flag we had right there. You could see a little bull flag right there. Shoot up, baby. Let's go. Let's keep cooking the markets today. Keep collecting profits. What are we rejecting off of right now? I don't really see anything to reject off of necessarily, so I'm hoping that we could continue this thing up. Sitting at about 400 right now. I've already pulled a bunch of profit off of the trading position. Maybe I pull another, let's pull another $100 or so off of the position right here, just to kind of keep putting some money in my pockets, okay? There it is. Pull another 100 off. Very, very nice. Let me hit that cash register right there. Boom. That's more money in my pocket. I think that was maybe a 150 right there. I think we pulled 150 off of that one. Very nice. I'll put 150 in my pocket and then continue the trade upwards. And we're having a pretty nice day on stream, aren't we? We are doing pretty well. I think the scale in was a pretty nice decision today on the first position. But Vapul, when we're done here, you got to play around with that with the robot to see what the hell's going on with that thing and get that hybrid execution working, because everyone in the Discord is using the hybrid execution trading model now. I want to use it too. Yeah, what streams? I'm going to delete those. You got out of the NU and profit. Nail biter. Happy to see that you got that win, Diane. Don't copy my trades though, obviously. Oh, I love this sweater. It's so cozy. It is so cozy. That's a nice day today. That's a nice day today. But geez, I woke up to a baby with a finger in a vent. Look at this. We have the vent. Then we have Naomi sticking her finger in that vent. Then we have her finger stuck in the vent. Look how freaking cute she is, though. That's my genetics, man. That's my genetics. I don't look that good. I'm telling you. I don't look that good. I look tired. All right? Yeah, we tried grease. We tried butter, man. We tried everything. And then I just said, take that damn baby to the fire station. And that's what we did. We took her to the fire station. Oh, am I doing the donations? Sorry, let me get that off of the chart. Don't donate. Don't donate to me. I do not want your donations. I'm too rich for your donations. All right? This is a nice looking trade today. Yeah, we went to the fire station. It's already fixed. Her finger's fine. It's just puffy. She's got a puffy finger now, my poor baby. We got 104 subscribers out of 100. Hey, that's the daily goal. We hit our daily goal today, right? We wanted 100 subscribers. We got 100 subscribers. I just keep showing the baby. Look at that. Subscriber goal, 104 out of 100. Thank you so much. If it's your first time here and you decided to subscribe, I appreciate the hell out of you. And why don't you hit the like button for me as I continue to cook the markets today. You want to see what this trade looks like? You want to see what this trade looks like on MetaTrader? This is what the trade looks like on MetaTrader. Look at that entry, baby. Look at that damn entry. You got an entry right here. Pull a little profit, pull a little profit, pull a little profit, pull a little profit, and we're still pushing. It's my market, baby. It's my market. That's my market. How many wins and losses today on stream? 2 wins, 0 losses. Can I go over the Euro US dollar trade? Yeah, okay. We could have a little breakdown. Let's do that. Let's pull that up. Oh, jeez. I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. I'm a maniac. All right. Can you go over the Euro US dollar trade? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. There it is. We'll put that on the screen. Right? We'll put that on the screen. But we're going to have to take a little more profit when we hit this level right here, I think. Wait a second. I lost my profit counter. Get back up there. And then get off of F11. There we go. What the hell am I doing here? Okay, so can you go over this Euro US dollar trade? You know that I can. You know that I can. Let me pull another $100 off of this position here in a second. All right, so what I was looking for here. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Come on. Oh, don't do that to me. Hit my take profit. 1 second. Like, we got to zoom in a little bit here. Make sure that we get this win. I'm going to pull more off of the position here in a second. Come on, baby. Let's go. You fell asleep and you woke up floating in huge profit. Hey, Brady. That's what's up, Brady. That's what's up, Brady. Making money in your sleep, Brady. Let's go. There it is, TP. Let's take some more profit off of that trade. Another 100 in my pocket. You want to see what that looks like? That's what that looks like right there, baby. That's what that looks like. We took profit here, 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 here. We're taking profit, and we are riding this damn uptrend to the damn moon. To the damn moon. What's next? That's what's next. We're going to be 11 pips on this thing. Look at this. I got into the trade right here. Shot up straight 10 pips. Easy, easy bags in my pocket. Let's go. Can you go over this Euro US dollar trade? Yeah. All right. So first, we had the break of the orb, right? Price broke out the orb right here. Closed. Okay. Came back into the orb. Had a trade. Had that double bottom. Should have got in there. Broke up again. Okay. So we were outside of the orb. First thing. We want to buy because we're outside of the orb. 2, what I was looking at this beautiful trend line there. So many touches on that trend line, and we got that break right there. Okay, that tells me we are now shifting into upward momentum. Now, I wanted to get a bit of a pullback, so I waited for the pullback. Okay, decided to enter the trading position on the way up. Right, so as the price moved up, I entered the trade right there, and we have just shot up consistently since. That's the only thing that I've done right there. I set this thing to break even. I was looking, also at that EMA. I was looking at that EMA. That also was in line. You could see this level reacted here. This level reacted here, 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 here. Look at that level. That's a decent level to get into a trade. It was a price level, price Action, still floating 200 right now. Trying to get more on this trading position. It is 11:30 a.m. I'm making things happen, and we got to spin the damn wheel here. Who wants free VIP? Put some W's in the chat. I'm winning all damn day. What do we got? We got 2 winners. We're going to give one to Acid Burn 436. Acid Burn 436. You're a winner. And the other winner is going to be Gadier-12. I got 2 winners, and those are those 2 winners. We got FOMC coming up later. Should I hop back on stream in the afternoon and do some gambling? Maybe yes, maybe no. I already spun the wheel. You don't get 2 spins. You just get 1 spin. That's all you get. Thank you for all of those W's, and we are continuing to cook the markets this morning. 11:30 a.m. I'm gonna have to get some lunch soon, and I'm not gonna eat on stream. So I'm telling you right now, we're gonna be on stream for about another 30 minutes or so, something like that. We're gonna be talking about my robot. We're gonna be placing, maybe, or am I going to place another trade? Maybe. We'll see what type of opportunities the market gives me today. This one was a really, really smart decision. This is probably the best trade I've placed on stream in a while. You can see, I think we got this on the way up. Didn't we, Vapool? Yeah, we got this on the way up. So you could see we entered the trading position right here on the way up as we crossed back above that EMA. That's where I entered the trading position. I don't like what I'm seeing right here. I don't want to see this level right there get broken. Either way, look, we've got another little breakout pattern for us. So can we break out the top of this and continue this up? Let's go take a look at what the dollar is doing. We want some dollar weakness here. Now the dollar, what I was looking at on the dollar, right? So this is what I was doing at the same time, right? So we had this pattern, okay? This is right here. We had that triple top, the head and shoulders, right? The inverse head and shoulders. And that was telling me that the market was going down. So at this level right here, I ran to the euro US dollar and I said, we got to buy, we got to buy, we got to buy. And that was right here. Okay. And then we pushed up, right? And that happened to coincide, right? Because this was telling me we were going to have dollar weakness. And then this also happened to be at a level that I liked right there. So those two things combined were additional confluences for the decision that I made that led to this huge W. Huge W. Okay, huge W. What am I thinking for lunch? I'm not sure what I'm thinking for lunch. Maybe it's really snowy outside. Maybe I could go drift over and get myself a burger. Take a look how snowy it is outside right there. Let's see. There you go. Very, very snowy outside. Very snowy. And back on me, obviously. Back on me. Yeah, head, shoulders. What do you mean no voice? Did I use supply and demand? Not on this position. There was no supply and demand on this position. But I am always, you know, if you watch my videos, I am always looking for supply and demand areas to get into a trading position. If we were looking at a supply and demand right now, we'd be looking, let's mark them up here. Let's mark up our supply and demand. We've got a level of demand right there. We have another level of demand down here. Those are decent demand levels. Some say on this candle you have a level of demand, but they would be wrong. I don't consider that demand. I need more candles. I know that's one, but I need more candles. Although I do like the FVG, you know, when you do have the big fair value gap right there. Price may come down and fill this fair value gap right now before inevitably pushing back up. But we have some price exhaustion on the DXY. So if we take a look at what's going on right now, we may get some US dollar strength here. You can see what we had is a level of obvious support, okay? Obvious support. We had a fake out right there. Right there's your fake out, and you can see the dollar is now gaining strength, and that is hurting my euro US dollar trading position, as that is coinciding with the little bit of pullback that we're dealing with right here. Now, I've already taken a boatload of profit off of this trading position, so I'm happy to stay in this trade and just kind of see how far it goes. I've got about 30 minutes left on stream. I love you too. Yeah, that's okay, Okano. If this one goes down, that's okay. I've already taken so much profit off of the position. I only have 3 lots left on the trade. Just kind of killing it on the M1 time frame this morning, having a hell of a time. There's nothing better than trading when trading is going well. When your levels are holding, it is very, very nice. Sugar business. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate you. Would I buy on gold right now? I can take a look at some charts for you. Why not? Would I buy on gold right now? So I did get a break out the top of the orb here on gold early. The midline entry would have been very nice for a gold win this morning. We have since broke down. Look, I wanted to buy there. I wanted to buy there. Vapool. Remember this? I was wanting to buy right there. I drew the trend line and I wanted to buy. And look at this one. Look at this. We would have had another banger today. I am really calling the markets pretty nicely this morning. I should have took that one. It is what it is. Would I buy now? Probably not. I think I would wait for price to come back down again. At least to the EMA, but probably even all the way down to this support. More information on my robot. Yeah, I could talk about the robot a little bit. Let me just go over to the website right here. You could check it out yourself. Very, very nice. The winter deal is now live. The trading accounts are looking good. These are higher. If you click on this, it'll show you it's like probably at 11% or something. 11.58% here. December 10th was the last trade I had on this account. So I had a trade this morning that won on this trading account. You can see I am steadily growing this trading account. My drawdown has only been 2.9%. Obviously, past results do not promise future guarantees. There's no guarantees of anything when you're trading, but this is the robot right here. It's fantastic. These are all real clients. Every single one of these is a real client. This is Nitro. I know my Nitro. I got Polly in the middle, and I got Julius, and they kind of showing some of their trading results with that. So we have real testimonials. People are happy. It uses my range breakout trading strategy as part of the robot. If you're interested in it, you could buy it. If you're not interested in it, I don't care. Join the free Discord regardless, okay? Join the Discord. We got people talking about the robot every single day, showing their trading results, right? If I go into the Discord right there, look, Leo at 11:17 posted more wins, okay? So Leo's winning. There's a lot of people winning right now. And yeah, this guy's unhappy about the commissions because of FOMC. The commissions probably suck today. But look, we've got the general chat. There's people talking in here. The market talk, people are talking in here. You are more than welcome to join the community. It's absolutely free. I don't do too much advertising in there. I just every once in a while message you and I say, get your ass into my live stream. That's what I try and do. And let's go into GJ here. I know someone's asking me about GJ right now. GJ, this would have been a really nice sell right here off of the EMA. Right, you could see we broke out the bottom here. We had a little pullback. There was no real entry right there on that pullback. We came down, pull back again. I didn't really see an entry there. But as we pulled back this time, I definitely saw an entry on that EMA right there. EMA was respected here. EMA respected here. If I was looking to get into a trade, I would probably be just waiting for price to come back to that EMA again over here and considering a sell. And if that is the case, right, what are we doing? We are creating that head and shoulders, right? Shoulder, head, and then another shoulder right there. So that would be a potential sell position on GJ. And I am calling the markets very, very well this morning. Very, very well this morning. That's what I think about GJ for Kev Rowland. Much love to you, brother. Thanks for asking. I'm looking at your pairs and I'm looking at my trade. I'm jumping around this morning. Still waiting for a break of this level right here. Okay, so let's contain our price like this. And I'm looking for a break of that level. Can I break out the top of that level and shoot up? Maybe, maybe not. We are consolidating. We're going to shoot up at some point, hopefully, and I can take some more profit off of this trade. I think I'll pull the take profit to this one right here, just a little bit shorter, kind of off of this wick right here, and not off of the top wick. You can see the top wick right there. And if I get that, that would be very nice. I got about 20 minutes or so left on stream to see if I could close this position out. Can I make another video about supply and demand? Absolutely. I'll do a supply and demand video very, very soon. I had a supply and demand video. Sadly, YouTube took that one down. We got some AI moderation problems. What did I say about that breakout? That's what I was hoping to see right there as price continues to go in my direction. And I look to get to, you know, my final take profit and get completely out of this position around this level right there. All right, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. What's going on with the chat? How's chat? How are you guys? What are you guys up to today after your trades? After you won all these trades with me today, what are you doing? Chat's slowing down. I think people are starting to fall asleep during the stream. What's going on, Dax? Don't PMO. What's going on, Dax? Oh, it's a nice day today. Rick Jr. SEO. What are you doing search engine optimization for, Rick? Oh, throwback NBA games. Love it, brother. Love it. You know what game I like? You know what NBA game I like? A little throwback. I like Cleveland Cavaliers, Detroit Pistons, LeBron James, 36 of the last 37 points. Love that classic. I understand that's not a big throwback, but that's probably like 20 years now, right? That was early LeBron. I watched that game live. I love that. I loved LeBron after that game, and I never stopped loving LeBron. I know he's corny, he pretends to read books that he doesn't actually read, but LeBron's my guy. Got a lot of love for LeBron still. What classic game are you going to watch today, brother? Oh. You can add me to your cloud. Dude, don't do it. I'll just be watching that all day. I got to focus on the charts, man. Don't add me to that. There's no rest for the wicked. After your workout, you're going to join the Discord. What are you working out today, Avery? Are you like on the treadmill watching? What's going on? Awesome. Happy that you got some profits, real profit. That is better. That is better, isn't it, username? That is better. Entered the trading position right here. I felt really good about the DXY, right? A lot of what I'm doing lately is kind of just trading US dollar pairs with the DXY confluence. Maybe we should be doing a video on that, Vapul. The people need to know. Yeah, it is crazy that my trades are working, but I really do feel like just using the DXY and then trading US pairs seems to be my hack lately, because that worked on the NZD. I have 3 wins in a row on NZD, and then I have this win right here on EURUSD, which I've taken a bunch of profit out of already. And a lot of that just because I kept looking over at the DXY. And I remember I was showing you when I was entering the trading position, it was right here. So I saw this pattern forming. And then I was like, all right, let's enter on that shoulder, right? I was like, this next shoulder is being created. Let's buy, right? Because I was like, we're going to have some US dollar weakness. And then that's exactly what happened. And then the Euro US dollar, we had at a nice level here with the EMA. So it just kind of like made sense that we had confluences from both charts. And that's really been helping with my scalping lately. I think that's something we really have to focus on for pool when we're placing trades, okay? Oh, throwback nuggets with Carmelo. Oh, hell yeah. So that was Carmelo. Who else was on that team? I'm trying to remember who else was on that team. That was Kenyon Martin, I think, was on that team. Who else was on the Nuggets back then? That's some pre-Jokic Nuggets. They never won anything. Oh, yeah, J.R. Smith. Yeah, Billups. I love Chauncey Billups. I like the Pistons Billups more. The Billups that I don't like this new Billups, which is sports gambling Billups. Not a fan of that, allegedly. Go live 5 to 6 hours a day. Yeah. I don't know if I could do that. My ass is already starting to hurt. We are coming to a nice level of support right here. Gonna need price to hold at this level, right? Use that level as resistance, use that level as support, now using that level as support again. Let's see what's happening at the DXY. DXY, look, DXY. Double bottom pattern shooting up at this level of support. So market is moving in waves here, right? It is possible that I'm gonna get screwed on this trading position. Well, not screwed, but it's very likely. Look, if this thing fills right here, we've got the fair value gap on the DXY. That's very likely to fill. It's possible we reject off of that level and then I get some more profits. But the more likely scenario is that we just kind of continue in this wave, because that's kind of what's been happening today. Either way, I'm in that Euro US dollar still floating about 100. And look, we're getting a reaction where? Off of the level, right? The resistance, support, right? So trading from good levels, right? That could have been a re-entry potentially if you felt good about that. Maybe you want to see price break out the top of this level first and then go up, right? These are all things that you could do in your trading when you're trying to make decisions, right? I got in perfectly right here. I was excited about it and price shot up, right? I made a perfect read there. My read on NZD wasn't as strong. You can see we are getting a reaction off of that level right now, which means we are probably reacting down on the fair value gap, right? Look, we're reacting down off of that fair value gap. If can price come down further to here, that would be very nice. I don't know. This is a pretty strong level of support. It held here. It held here. So I don't know. That seems like a strong support level. I would be less likely to believe that I'm going to go all the way up to my take profit here. But, you know, we're hanging out. We still got 400 people in here. What is my favorite alcohol? Let's see. What is my favorite alcohol? Let's throw that on there for you. Daddy likes taking screenshots, doesn't he? So what's my favorite alcohol? I would say bourbon is probably my favorite alcohol. I like to drink old fashioned. You know, if I go out somewhere, I try to ask for an old fashioned. I get myself a fancy drink. I like that. What is your favorite alcohol, Okano? I don't know what Siva Kumar is talking about when he says he can fix my ass. But I'm very concerned about this comment right here. Ass, we can fix it quickly. Now, Siva, I'm going to keep you away from my ass, all right? I'm going to keep you away from my ass. You like beer? One of these days, I should trade at night. Maybe we do a drinking stream. Would you guys like that? Maybe we, you know, I drink some beers. You guys drink some beers. It's like 7 o'clock at night. Play some trades. That might be a fun thing for us to do one of these times. I don't know what the hell the price action would be like. I never trade at night, but it would be an interesting thing. Do I live near Cardiff? I live near Hamilton. You'll smoke one with me? Yeah, we could do a drinking stream one of these days. There you go. Hey, there you go. There you go. Look at react off my level. I said, hey, maybe that would be a nice little re-entry right there, huh? Because, you know, you're just playing your levels. All you could do is play your levels. But price is still being contained. We need to break out of this wedge here. You can see here. Let me just draw that like that. We're looking to get a break out of that level. It does look like that's kind of what it is right there. It does look like we're getting a break. Had kind of the fake out break right there. We want to have really price breaking close, which we did just get right there. Maybe that's going to be enough to carry this position even further here. What is my favorite tourist place? You know, I like Key West a lot. Love me some Key West. I spent like a month there when I was pregnant with my first baby. Yeah, I say when I was pregnant. I'm a feminist. Or is that a misogynist? I'm not quite sure, but let's say I'm a feminist. Uh-oh, the hand, the mouth is at the hand. You know, it's right there. You go. Is he a feminist? But if my hand comes up here, you know he's going to say something like, I like women a lot. I just don't want to see them near a voting booth. Oh, Trump. Jeez, Trump. Trump always has something bad to say, you know? I like blonde women and women with big breasts, but I don't want to see them have rights. Trump, what the hell is going on? Guys, I'm sorry. I don't believe any of this stuff. It's just when Trump gets going about women and voting, it sucks. I get it. I know the viewers are leaving right now, but it's not me, it's Trump, right? The problem with women is, I'm not even going to let you finish that one. It's enough already. I've never been to Europe. I'd love to go to Europe. I'd love to visit Portugal. And I'd love to visit some of my European viewers. Pimp hand strong, Siva. Don't worry about me. Pimp hand strong. The problem with women is Trump. I swear to God. Don't do it. Don't do it. We have beautiful female viewers here. Man, I was watching, I was listening to the Nick Fuentes interview with Piers Morgan. Like, you can't take that seriously. But it is hilarious watching this mouthy Gen Z kid just kind of beat the hell out of Piers, to be honest. You know, Piers with his dumb little tricks in my opinion, I thought Piers was kind of getting torched in that interview. And I like Piers from time to time, but that was a hilarious interview if you didn't watch it. Don't take it seriously. If you're an emotional guy, do not watch that video. It will drive you insane. I'm not a really emotional guy. I just think people believe whatever the hell they want to believe. You're short on NZD USD? Maybe. Let me take a look at it. I was buying on it. I do think we are at a decent short level on it now. Let me look at the DXY. DXY is at that level of support again right there. So yeah, you might be okay on that, right? You'll be looking for US dollar strength. I could see some US dollar strength happening right now. So yeah, you might be okay on that. We are above the EMA, but look, we've got a nice little level right here. We've reacted off of that level in the past. We have the DXY. It's reacted off of this level in the past. So you might be okay. I'm on the opposite position of that DXY right now. You can see it's pulling back on me here on the EURUSD. Look, I've got kind of a double top right here, and we are pushing down a little bit as the DXY is pushing up. You know, these two things are always kind of working together. Hey bro, small Christmas gift for me. Put user in timeout. Suck it. Get out of here. Yeah, he really did troll him so bad. He did, Gus. He trolled him pretty bad. And I think part of the problem with the boomers, or, you know, not all boomers, is that they take things very, very seriously. And so they look kind of stupid sometimes, you know. And I think the boomers are a little too much on labels, right? They want to go, you are, you know, this, right? You're a misogynist because you said a misogynistic thing, and then so nothing else you say matters, right? And so they get too caught up in these labels and sort of kind of, you know, just a kind of anti-free speech, to be honest, right? Just, I don't care. Like, I could hang out with someone with the worst beliefs in the world. It doesn't really matter to me, you know. It just doesn't, right? You're allowed to believe whatever the hell you want. You know, as long as you're not committing violence or something, who cares, right? That's my opinion, at least. And I don't think that's not even very political. That's just kind of, you know, that's more theological or something. Or if you could have anything in life, what would it be? If I could have anything in life, what would it be? That is the question. Now that is a nice question. If I could have anything in life, what would it be? I think I would want a couple more kids. I think that's what I would want. If I could have anything else in life, I would probably want, you know, probably 2 more kids. You know, and you know what I think I would like? I don't know. I think I would like twins. I think twins would be kind of cool. Unconditional love. I do agree with that, Avery. You know, I want, you know, my family to stay together and to have, you know, just wonderful kids and make wonderful memories. With the same woman, well, it depends on if Jesse, are you a girl? If you're a girl, then maybe not. We'll see. I was getting very sweet and then kind of came out of nowhere there. But yeah, probably would be a couple of kids. Yeah, well, you got to keep your as a trade. The thing is, as a trader, you have to keep your options open, right? I would be a bad trader if I didn't keep my options open, and no one would join my rooms. They would go, he's a bad trader. The thing about him is he doesn't keep his options open, and that's so right. It just comes down to trading most of the time. All right, well, is this trade going to finish in profit? Well, I've already banked a lot of money off of this position. I've had a really nice day on stream. Looking for the price to come all the way up here still. I wish you luck with your NZD USD trade. I hope you win it. Oh, look, we're pushing a little bit right here. If I didn't become a trader, look at you guys asking good questions right when I'm going to leave, right? When I do the screenshot, I guess it makes the whole screen dim for everyone. If you didn't become a trader, what job would you have done? Probably just would have went into business or something, you know, stabbed some people in the back on the corporate ladder. I think I would have done really well, but I do like being a leader. So I would hope that I would have got a position of power and influence, because I do like to make decisions. I don't like for people to make decisions for me. I think I make good decisions. And you know, that gives me the confidence to trade as we push up further and further and further here. The pool, I think we may have to consider just closing this position out live on stream here. I think let's give it a second here. Let's give it a second here. This candle's going pretty aggressive. If this candle can push, maybe I'll stay for a second here. If it comes down there, let's take profit there. I got an eye on this one, Vapul. You don't have to do it. Let's see if I can go all the way up. Got a lot of volume coming into the markets here very quickly. I'm going to take profit in a second on this. This is a 1 minute time frame. I trade live accounts. I will be trading prop firms soon. I think people want to see me trade props. I've never traded futures, so it may get a little bit spicy, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to play around with some indices. I'll mess around maybe with a little VWAP and vibe trade, see if I can prove my worth in futures. There's so many people trading futures. It seems like everyone is shifting to futures right now from Forex. So I think it'd be a good idea for me to try it, see if I can win trades there as well. I don't see why I can't. I'm just using price action. And yeah, I think I'm gonna book that trade right there. I just closed that trade. That is my profit right there. Beautiful. An absolutely fantastic trading day. We went 2-0 today on stream. 2 wins, 0 losses. Now that first trade wasn't perfect, but the second trade was absolutely gorgeous. Entered right there, broke that in. EMA came all the way up, hit a TP here, retraced, went all the way up, hit another TP here. A beautiful looking day. That's it, guys. It's booked. That's money in my pocket. We got that money on the screen. So I hope you're happy. I know I'm happy. Join the free Discord if you like. Join the free Telegram if you like. Give me a follow on Instagram. I'm sure I'll be on there driving around in the Porsche, taking some pictures of the mansion. And I love you. And I will always love you. Are we gambling later? Probably not, but check the Discord maybe. Much love. Appreciate you as always. Much love.